All right, welcome back. We're going to tackle 11.5 today. 11.5 is all about dividing integers, and we ask ourselves, what is the quotient when we have two integers of the same sign or with different signs, or if there's a zero involved, will our quotient be positive, negative, or zero? So we're going to learn and apply some rules to do that today. Here we go. So our rules are the same as in 11.4, which is actually pretty cool. The quotient of two integers with the same sign is positive, and the quotient of two integers with different signs is negative. Wow. So you have that from 11.4. You're going to apply the exact same rules here when we do division. So I have two integers, and they have the same sign, therefore my quotient is positive. Easy as that. Take a look at example 2. I have two integers with different signs. You guessed it, my quotient will be negative. Nice job. 54 divided by 6. I notice that they have different signs, so here we go. A negative quotient. Piece of cake. Let's practice so you can apply those rules. Why don't you choose 3 problems? Don't choose this one. I know you know this one. Skip it. Do 1, 2, 3, 5, or 6. Pause the video. Go. All right. How did you do? Same sign, same sign, same sign. Different, different. All positive on the top, negative on the bottom. Okay. Take a look at the next example. Now we're going to substitute integers for variables and then evaluate the expression. So we're going to evaluate 10 minus x squared divided by y when x is 8 and y is negative 4. So first we want to begin by substituting the 8 for the x and the negative 4 for the y. So you rewrite the entire problem. 10 minus, we replace the x with an 8. We replace the y with a negative 4. Notice that we leave the exponent. Okay? And now we solve. When we do order of operations, we do exponents first. So here we go. 10 minus our 8 times 8 divided by a negative 4. 8 times 8 is 64. So we solve for the exponent first. Do I do my subtraction next or division? Good job. We do our division next. So we go 10 minus and then 64 divided by a negative 4. I have two different signs, a positive 64 and a negative 4. So I end up with a negative 16. I have 10 minus a negative 16. And now we're going to add the opposite. So I'm going to have 10 plus. And what is the opposite of negative 16? It's a positive 16. It's going to get 26. This problem applied almost every rule we have learned in chapter 11. Wow. And you also had to remember your PEMDAS, your order of operations rules, way back in chapters 1 and 2. Take a look at it. Walk yourself through it again. First, we substitute for the x and the y. Then we solve with our exponents, and then our order of operation. Division came before the subtraction, and then we have to add the opposite. Okay? Let's take a look at a practice problem or two. Go ahead and work all 3 of these on your whiteboard tables, please, just for good practice. Okay, I think this one, self-explanatory. Think about what you're going to solve first here and here. Go ahead and pause the video and give it a shot and see how you do. Great job. Did you get 3, negative 4, and 2? If you did not, go back and find your error. If you can't find your error, raise your hand and I will come and help you. Great work. Let's take a look at our next example. We're going to apply our new rule to a word problem. You're measuring the height of the tide using the support beams on a pier. The measurements are in the picture. What is the mean hourly change in the height? So right away, I'm jumping in. Mean means the average hourly change in the height. Okay. I think it's always great to draw a picture. So we're going to look at this in picture form or a model. Our average is the sum, right, divided by the total amount. So I have the final height minus my initial height and my elapsed change. The final height was 8 inches. 59 inches was my initial height. And I want to divide that by how many hours I had. I had 6 hours total because I went from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. So that was 6 hours. How much about in average did that go per 1 hour? Because there were 6 hours. All right, that's where that number came from. So I have a negative 51, which is how much the water dropped. It went from 59 down to 8. So it dropped 51 inches, negative 51, in 6 hours. How much did it drop per hour? Negative 8.5. Yes, good job. Inches per hour. I knew you knew that. Fabulous. Okay. Another one. It decreases 36 feet in 6 hours. What's the mean hourly change? So it went down negative 36 feet. So you do negative 36 divided by the total number of hours, which is 6. I think you figured that one out already. Good work. Okay, so you're going to apply the same rules that we have been using in 11.5. When you feel pretty confident, start your homework. After your homework, you have a quiz on 11.4 and 11.5. And then, you get to take Chapter 11 test. Way to go, you. Woohoo! You are doing an amazing job. Keep up the great work, and I will talk to you in Chapter 12. Great job. Proud of you.